Hello everyone. I promised that I will discuss with you what is your installed capacity. Now in the NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming classes, we discuss a state of mind called a limiting belief. Maybe in our future episodes I will explain what limiting beliefs are and how to deal with the limiting beliefs. For the purpose of this episode, I would like to explain a limiting belief is a belief which prevents you from taking any initiative. Imagine that you are tied to a ball and chain. You are capable of running fast, but this ball and chain is arresting your movement. A driving belief is something which propels you into action. Like for example, a belief that I can succeed. A belief that I am capable of performing at my best. A belief that even though I am poor, I can make money. A belief that even though I am slow, I can still win. These are all driving beliefs. A limiting belief is something like this. I am dark, so people will not love me. Alright? I belong to a poor family, so the society will not respect me. Or in a school situation, I'm not good in maths, so no matter how hard I work, I will not score good marks in mathematics. Or my teacher doesn't like me, so no matter how hard I work, she is not going to reward me. Now, these are all the limiting beliefs. Now, one of the reasons for the limiting beliefs is that you don't know your potential. Recall to your mind the golden Buddha. I gave the example how in Bangkok there is a golden Buddha which was not discovered till 1955. Similarly, we have so much of capacity. In a school situation, I have come across parents come and tell me the children, they are what? They do not have the memory. Alright, they forget. In fact, this is the strongest rebuttal I have made ever in my life. I keep telling the parents there is no such thing as poor memory. The problem is the process of taking in something into your brain and retrieval. That is labeled as poor memory. Now what happens? The parents in the presence of children discuss, my son has a poor memory, he cannot remember mathematics formula. So over a period of time, it gets ingrained in his mind, this program, that I am poor in mathematics or I cannot remember formula, so I cannot be good in maths, I cannot score good marks in mathematics. I'm going to give you what your installed capacity is. Let us say that your eyesight. We complain that I did not notice you, I did not see you. If you place a candle 42 kilometers away, you should be able to see that candle burning. That is the real capacity of your retina, right? That is the power of your eyesight. But then we say, I omitted, or I did not notice, I did not do this, I did not see this. This is the power of your eyesight. The second amazing thing is our tactile sense, the touch. If with one finger, if you are able to touch your skin at 0.0004 of an inch, you should be able to feel that touch. Imagine what it means. You touch with your finger your skin and you depress it 0.00004 inches, you should be able to notice that touch. That is how sensitive your skin is. But then we say, I don't feel that. I don't feel the senses. But this is your installed capacity. The third one is how sensitive is your nostrils smell. If in a 3-bedroom flat, if in one corner of the longest or the room which is farther away from you, if one drop of let us say a fragrance is dropped, you should be able to notice that. That is how powerful your nostrils are. That is, the farthest room, one drop of a fragrance or a scent or a perfume is dropped, you should be able to scent. That is your installed capacity. Right. Now this is interesting. Your taste buds. You know how sensitive your taste buds are. In let us say 530 liters of water, 530 liters of water, about 11 grams of salt is put. Your taste bud should be sensitive enough to notice that salt. 530 liters of water, only about 11 grams of salt is added. Now that is how sensitive is your taste buds. Now this skill is used in tea estates. They are called tea tasters. They can distinguish between two varieties of tea, and they are one of the highest paid technicians in the tea estate, tea business, right? Now I have something else to tell you, something more to tell you. Now supposing one wing of a bee, you know, bee itself is a very small insect. One wing of a bee falls from a distance of about half an inch on your cheek. You should be able to notice it. That is your capacity to notice a depression in your skin. That is how sensitive you are. Now this is interesting. Your colors, your eyesight, again. There are, you know how many colors you can distinguish? 300,000 colors you can distinguish. Differences between 300,000 colors. If you take red, different shades of red. Blue, different shades of blue. White, different shades of white. That is how sensitive your retina is, right? Last but not the least, now let's say the sound waves are coming, and let us say one sound wave is coming and another is coming, and there is a gap between the first sound and the second sound. You know, the gap is about 0.00003 seconds. 0.00003 seconds. That's all the difference between the first. Now let us say this and the next, right? If that is the difference, your ears can detect. Now this technology is used in the sound technology. This principle is used in sound technology to decide to make gadgets on surround or stereophonic and things like that. This is how sensitive is your installed capacity. Now the reason why we are not using, go back to what I said, your mind is not noticing. Your brain may be noticing, but your mind is not noticing. In the episodes to follow, I will try to give you more and more applications of how to enhance your potential. I promise I will try to make a difference in your life. See you in my next episode.